Welcome back to Sgcarmart. Here's some news headlines you might have scrolled past since our last update. We could soon see the return of this American brand in Singapore. General Motors announced that they have appointed Alpine Motors to be their official distributor in Singapore. If you're old enough to remember, Alpine Motors used to sell Chevrolet cars in the past before pivoting to Opel, a brand which they have recently dropped. In fact, if you go to chevrolet.com.sg, you can still see the cars that used to be on sale. General Motors is home to heritage brands like Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. While in GM China, the group includes Baojun and Wuling. GM sells right-hand drive cars for some of its brands in several markets globally. So, which of them is coming to Singapore? The first car that will reportedly go on sale will indeed be a Chevrolet yet again. However, unlike the commuter cars sold in the past, this upcoming Chevy is anything but. Leading the American brand's return to the Singapore market could be the Corvette. The current iteration of the Corvette, the C8, was launched in 2020 and is available as a right-hand drive model, sold in markets such as Japan, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. You can find some on sale via parallel importers in Singapore as well. The first model to land in Singapore could cost around $650,000. But hey, at least that includes COE. Whatever the car that is arriving in Singapore, we won't need to wait long to find out because a launch in July is imminent. The Zeekr Group plans to launch even more cars in Singapore as part of its global expansion. Currently in Singapore, they have two models, the X and the 009. Coming soon are the 009 Deluxe and the 7X. Both will launch in Q2 and Q3 respectively this year. The Zeekr 7X is a premium 5-seater SUV and it was shown off earlier this year at the Singapore Motor Show. Those specifications are scarce. Zeekr considers the 7X to be one of their halo models, so expect them to throw everything they have into it. We will touch on the 009 Deluxe in a little bit because that you can now order. Beyond these two new cars, Zeekr mentioned that they will continue to expand their lineup in the future. They have hinted that new models are already in the pipeline. Good news if you're an owner of a GAC Aion car. The brand has announced through their authorized dealer Vincar EV that existing customers will be upgraded to the 10-year battery warranty that is now standard with all of their new cars sold. Up from the previous 8-year warranty, this new extension is effective immediately with no additional cost or action required. All current GAC Aion owners in Singapore who purchase their vehicle before 28 April 2025 will be eligible for this benefit. The extended battery warranty covers a free upgrade to 10 years or 200,000 kilometers, whichever comes first, and is part of GAC Aion's broader strategy to set new standards in after-sales service. Some good news for Tesla owners. The first Tesla V4 Superchargers are now in Singapore. They are located in One Holland Village, making this Tesla's 12th supercharging station. The V4 Superchargers feature longer cables for easy access to all Teslas and support a peak charging rate of up to 250 kilowatts. This won't be the last supercharging station though, as Tesla has mentioned that they plan to expand its network even more this year. They'll be adding stalls to existing locations and introducing 4 new supercharging stations in the South, East, and West regions, including the one at One Holland Village. Enough of that, let's look at the cars that have recently gone on sale in Singapore. First up is the Zeekr 009 Deluxe we mentioned earlier. The Zeekr 009 Deluxe continues the trend of brands bringing in less powerful and more affordable models for sale here. How this new deluxe trim differs from the premium and flagship is in its powertrain. This Zeekr 009 is now a single-motor, front-wheel drive EV. The electric motor produces 250 kilowatt of power and 373 Newton meters of torque. It goes from 0 to 100 in 7.9 seconds and has a top speed of 210 kilometers per hour. It retains the same 116 kilowatt-hour battery, but now has the longest WLTP range among the other 009s with 604 kilometers. Inside, the car features a 7-seater configuration and retains nearly all the amenities of its more expensive siblings. This includes the full suite of ADAS features, and the Zeekr 009 Deluxe is priced from $359,999, inclusive of COE. Here's another Chinese MPV for you to consider. If you have had an eye on the Maxus Mi Fast 7 but was put off by the fact that it was in Cat B COE, here's some good news. The Mi Fast 7 is now available in a more affordable Cat A version through authorized dealer Cycle & Carriage. The electric motor in this model produces 108 kilowatt of power, 350 Newton meters of torque, and a top speed of 170 kilometers per hour. Despite the shortage in performance, you will still get the same great interior as the more expensive variants. Prices for the Cat A Max's Mi Fast 7 starts from $204,999, including COE. BMW's popular 2 Series Gran Coupe also got a much-needed update to bring it in line with the German make's current range. The new 2 Series Gran Coupe shares many design similarities with the updated 1 Series launched earlier this year at the Singapore Motor Show, but in a 4-door coupe body. This is especially apparent in the new grille and headlights. Compared to its predecessor, it has grown slightly in size, being 20mm longer and 25mm taller. Another subtle touch to the exterior is the 2 Series branding embossed into the Hofmeister King. The car is powered by a 3-cylinder 1.5-litre engine with 121 brake horsepower and 230 Nm of torque. Century sprint is done in 9.9 seconds. Other improvements to the car's performance include the front wheel geometry, shock absorbers and chassis rigidity. This promises to elevate the car's agility, steering precision and cornering dynamics. Inside, drivers are greeted with a massive curved display running BMW's Operating System 9. The 2 Series Gran Coupe is also available with the M Sport package if you need the sporty aesthetics. Prices for the BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe starts at $233,888, inclusive of COE. And finally, we are ending things off with another German car. The Audi Q6 e-tron will now be available in a rear-wheel drive variant. Built on the premium platform electric, this rear-wheel driven model will slot in as the more affordable trim and naturally will not be as powerful as the initial Quattro variant. Still, it's no slouch. The electric motor produces 185 kW of power, 450 Nm of torque, and it goes from 0 to 100 in 7.6 seconds before topping out at 210 km/h. All these is backed by an 83 kWh battery, giving it a WLTP range of 464 km. The EV supports up to 225 kW DC charger, getting you from 10 to 80% in 21 minutes. Elsewhere, except for the heads-up display and Bose sound system, what you will get in the car is on par with that on the Quattro. Prices for the Audi Q6 e-tron rear-wheel drive starts from $336,999, including COE. You can also check the car out at the swanky new Audi House of Progress in Chinatown. Did you also know that there is even a bakery by famed local restaurant Burnt Ends in there? Let us know down in the comments if you have any thoughts on the stories we've covered. While you're here, why not check out our coverage of Auto Shanghai 2025? Click the video on the right or down in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos and follow us on TikTok at Sgcarmart for the latest happenings. That's all from me today, and I will see you in the next video.